Hello, how's it going, guys? I'm back doing my makeup again for y'all. I already got my products. Ooh. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna mix them. Mix with. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. Let me know. I'm gonna use this as a mirror again. See how I do on time. Okay, so I told you guys I'm at a furnished place and most of my stuff's in storage right now. And I used to have a lot more clips. I have clips I could have clipped my hair back, but I didn't. That's okay. I didn't think to grab clips, but that's all right. No big deal. No big deal, guys. All right, hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're swell. I don't know if you went and watched that Egypt video, coming out of Egypt part 2, that I mentioned to you all. I'm sorry, the sound quality was really bad, you guys. I couldn't even hear it from my phone. I could only hear it really good from my TV when I had it had YouTube pulled up from my TV, but not in person. It was, if I just had it from my phone, it was really bad, you guys. So I apologize for that. But if you guys watch it from like your TV or your computer, it should be decent sound quality. But I notice if I'm closer to my computer this way, I can record these makeup videos and the sound quality seems to be good as far as I know. Let me know, you guys, if it's bad or if it's doable. I feel like it's doable when I'm this close to the computer. But apparently I was too far away. You guys couldn't hear me very good, so I apologize for that. Just trying to get more videos out to y'all. But yeah, that 5-year anniversary of moving from the place God called us out of, which is a very powerful testimony. And then I realized I forgot half of what I was going to tell you guys. So who knows? There might be a part 3. There might be a part 3, a second follow-up to that video, because I wanted to touch base more on, you know, just the growth I've had in the sense of being so much more reliant on the Lord. And I guess I could talk to you guys about that now a little bit, but you know, he taught me to be way more reliant on him with all that I was going through, you know. And, you know, a lot of relationships, you guys, that God kind of removed from my life during that time. And so it's been very powerful just to rely on him and have a close relationship with him than I ever have in my entire life, you guys. True story. So going over my lips a little bit this time. And I did go over with the lighter foundation on my eyes. Don't ask me why I forgot that name. But I did a lighter foundation on my eyes, just so y'all know. And sometimes I use an eye primer, but majority of the time I don't, to be honest with you. Okay. Just trying to go down my neck a little bit more. All right, guys. Can't believe we're at the end of 2024. This year has flown by. Wonder what kind of, I don't want to say New Year's goals, but more or less that's what they are, right? You guys have specific goals, or are they just like ongoing goals, you know? That maybe it's something you're working on. Regardless if it's 2025, I have ongoing goals, so I haven't narrowed it down to 2025 goals because, I don't know, I'm just more of a goal setter in general, not so much specific to the year. I mean, I do try that route, you guys, but I don't know why it always feels forced to me when the New Year's hits, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I get kind of panicky, like, what are my goals? What are my goals? But I always have staple goals. Does that make sense? Like certain things I'm always trying to work towards that I like know are constants, more or less, that are constants in my life. And curious on how you guys go about it. So next. Sorry, you guys are going to see the top of my head a lot. Hopefully y'all don't mind that too much. Okay, I need my powder. See, with me not using my glasses, I try to get mostly everything out of my caboodle so I can actually see what I'm doing here, but sometimes I'll forget certain things. And then I'm like, no, they're going to see the top of my head a lot. That's all right with me. That's okay. That's all right. No big deal. Okay. But yeah, goal setting. I've always been a goal setter. Sometimes I think I set too many goals and then it's hard to reach all of them. You know, but then there's others I will do really well about hitting. So yeah, it just kind of depends. Okay, I got this new palette, and again, it's not about brands over here. I'm not, you know, nothing is sponsored, you guys. I just got this fun new palette I want to try out more. I've only used it like once so far, so yeah. I should put this light shade right here. And I'm probably going to go more natural with my look today. Today is going to be a fun, busy cleaning day and get things ready day, straighten up day. Actually, I have a lot I have to do today, you guys, but my daughter is with me right now, and I just soak up all of our minutes together. When we're together, I just soak it up. I'm going to go in with this shade, you guys. And yes, I'm using a fluffy brush. It's more fluffy today, okay? And I'm going to go, so I'm going to look straight. Let's see. Do I look directly at you or do I look at myself? Looking at myself. Okay. Starting right there this time, in the middle. Working my way out. Like I said, more of a natural look today. And I'm flicking it up, guys. I flick it up, okay? Nothing too crazy today. Well, that's what I said last time too. I'm sure when I get better at this, you guys, I will do more fun makeup looks that aren't so general. But right now, we're doing very general looks, guys. Just keeping it easy, keeping it simple. Get used to do my makeup on camera, where it don't take so long. But I'm curious, you guys, please let me know in the comments, when you watch makeup videos, how long do you like them to be? I'm curious. You know, does it bother you if they go way long? Do you prefer them around 15 or 20 minutes? What's your preferred time frame when you watch these? I'm kind of curious. That would help me a lot. And I told you guys this already. I don't know how much I'm going to make these videos on this channel, but you know what? It is called Christ Shines on My Life. I can technically add different content. It doesn't have to be every time I sit down and only speak about the Lord. It could be both, right? And that's what I want. I have so many channel ideas, though. Other channel ideas, you guys. I'm not kidding you. It's so difficult to make up my mind on what I want. How many of you are like me on that, you guys? I really struggle. Come up with so many ideas, and, you know, nobody diagnosed me ADHD. I diagnosed myself through an online test once, and I already knew. Like, it was so obvious. If you guys would have met me when I was a child and in my teens and 20s, oh my goodness, you would have been like, this girl is hyper. And I was so hyper. And it's crazy because I still have a lot of energy when I talk. I can talk fast, right? But you guys should see me day to day at home. I feel like I have no energy. I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy how you'll have so much energy when you're younger, and then you just feel like, where did my energy go? It's absolutely nuts. Okay, so this fun new palette. I'm going to try this color for my eyebrows. These two browns this time, guys. Okay. So let's try this. Ooh, it's looking all right. Okay. Hope it's looking all right, as far as I can tell. Of course, I don't have my glasses on. And I'm using this as a mirror. So I have my other mirror too. Okay. Actually, I need to use this mirror more right now, you guys, to be honest with you. Okay. Let's go back in, get a little bit more. How many are liking this more natural makeup look? Do you guys like more natural as you age? I'm just curious. Or do you still like really bold colors? because I like both, and trust me, there's definitely room in my life to have fun, bold colors still, and I still love to do that sometimes. But I have found as I age, I do tend to stick to safer colors, more neutrals for whatever reason. In my 20s, I was so fun with color. I changed it up all the time when I did my makeup. I can't tell if that's looking too red. It does look a little red. Okay, I'm gonna lay off that lighter shade and go darker with the darker shade now because I added too much red. That reddish brown, I mean. It's adding too much red for me. Okay. And I might have to go in with a different eyeshadow. But I like to play. I told you guys that already. I like to play with my makeup. Oops. I don't do it the same every day. It's rare. So as I'm experimenting, this is live, guys. You guys are experimenting right along with me on this look since I have not tried this look before. Okay, it's not looking bad. But I do prefer my eyebrows a little bit more darker. Depends. A lot of times I do color my hair more red shades to you guys, and then sometimes I get boring and just stick with brown because I love deep red shades in my hair. I personally feel like it's one of my shades I can pull off as red colors. The only problem is when I go red, then I always use like a towel on my bed, in case my hair bleeds, like if I happen to sweat at night or something, like I'm very clean and I always think about things like that. So then the towel is like really itchy. It's not very comfortable, sleeping on a towel every night. Like I just never want my sheets to get all stained, in case I sweat or something. So I feel like red is very high maintenance. You know what I mean? It's not low maintenance at all. You have to worry about it bleeding. And then with brown, when I do brown shades, same thing. I still do that thing with the pillowcase with the towel, but after so many washes, I don't worry about it like I do with reds because they just bleed all the time. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? I don't know if you guys have that experience, but I'm trying to get my eyebrows. Now, this one is a little bit lower, as you can tell. Okay, if I look straight, you guys can tell this one's lower than this one. And sometimes what I do is I purposely go a little bit higher right here just to make it look more even. And I'll do the same thing underneath right here, go a little bit lower. Because I want them to look as even as possible. I'm spending a lot of time on these eyebrows, aren't I? I might have to cut some of this out. This is a lot of work just on these eyebrows, guys. That's okay. All right. So next, I'm going to use my. I gotta find it, guys. Sorry. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, so this is for eyebrows, but I'm gonna use the end of this to kind of, comb it up. Make sure it's blended. Good. All right, I think that's good. Okay, so like I said, more natural shades today. Now I will go in with this cute shimmery color, you guys. Really pretty. And we're gonna put that on my eyelid so you can see that. Just in the center. I probably could have I could have gone away with eye primer for this step, but I'll be honest, I hardly ever use things like that. And to be honest, as I age, I really don't like heavy makeup. I have never been a way heavy makeup kind of girl anyway. I know when you watch a lot of YouTube videos, you'll find people like just piling on layer on top of layer on top of layer. And I'm like, whoa, like me personally, that's just not my style. I try to get away with as little as possible. But I still like a full face of makeup, if that makes sense. And unless I'm like going to a zoo or something, and I'm gonna be sweating off my makeup all day or something like that, then I don't really, me personally, this is just me, guys, I don't see the need in piling on a ton of steps that are probably unnecessary for me. You know, and the more makeup you put on, the harder it is to get off, and then there's a lot more scrubbing involved, I feel like, and I don't like that. I love putting makeup on, but I can't stand taking it off. I'm just going to be real with you. It's not fun taking it off. It's a ton of work a lot of times. And I always clean my face every night, before I go to bed. I don't ever sleep with makeup on. That's a huge no-no in my book. I never do that. And then I'm going in with this lighter shade, you guys. And I'm going to go in right here. I have that blend. Okay. Have that blend. I don't know if you can see it. But where I live, I have to do the whole pay for my laundry at the laundry mat here, or laundry, whatever facility, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so I kind of have specific days, like certain times I like to do that. I have a washer and dryer in my unit right now, which is totally fine. Like I said, it's already furnished, and it's a small apartment, you guys. This is actually, whoa, I just realized that. This is the smallest apartment I've ever lived in, I think. Yeah, I think. Well, other than my very first place I ever lived with my roommate, it might have been around the same size. But no, I think that one was even bigger. I'm not sure. I just made that correlation. This might be the smallest one I've ever lived in, which is cool. It's fine. It's all good. Okay. So now we're going to use this white, and I already sharpened it. I used a different white one I had last time, but this time I'm just trying to mix it up, guys. And I know this is a similar look to the other one I did for you guys. And I want to branch out and do funner colors like I told you, but right now, let's just stick with what's easy. But this is a new palette for me, so this is still me playing with makeup. But it is a similar look. Okay. I got these really fun shimmer, that's like highlighter, and then so is that one. I did have the idea though to maybe go on my top eyelid. Can I make it look a little smoky with this one possibly? Let's do that a little. I don't know if you guys can even see that a little, right? Can you see that? It's not going to make a big difference. This is my first time trying this out. Okay, cute. And I'm going to use this side and go right here. Right there, guys, on the inner corner. You guys have that problem, get crepiness in the corners of your eyes right there? Were you like me and you pulled on your eyelid all the time when you did your eyeliner? I used to do that all the time. And now I notice that when I do my makeup. All these like little skin folds right there. I'm like, oh no, look at that. Can you see it? So sometimes I'm not sure if I want to highlight that. Okay. All right, should I attempt this time? Oh, my legs are falling asleep. Okay, I have to shake it up. It's my gel pen. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. Oh, my foot's asleep. Oh. I know you guys are probably wondering why I'm even on the ground, but I have all my stuff laid out right here. Oh, so I have to be on the ground, guys. Okay. I don't know if I can do this. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, my legs are asleep. Okay, here we go. Yes, I'm using it as a mirror. Trying to tight line right there. Whew. My eyes get way watery when I do this. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, it's so asleep. Holy cow, it hurts. Oh my gosh, this is too funny, guys. Okay, so I might be recording from one of my cameras soon too. The only thing is I can look in the laptop video recorder staring back at me, and it's like I use it as a mirror, you guys. I don't know how else to make these videos. Can't do it in my bathroom. Too funny. My leg. Do you guys like fall asleep easily? Because mine sure do. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I guess I'll go more in the edge, clear the edge. I don't always do that. It depends. All right. Ah, that was fun, guys. That was fun. That was fun. My leg's so asleep. Oh my goodness. All right. Clean off some of that makeup. Always curl my eyelashes. You know what's funny, you guys? I did all of that and I have not done my contouring or anything. Usually I do my contouring first. Again, I can tell I'm still new at this, guys. Okay. We're gonna go back to contour, then we'll come back to the eyes. Okay. I'm still gonna want to do clean it up under my eyes a little bit. I go up a little bit higher, blend into my hairline up here. This is a very light bronzer though. Can't even see it hardly. Maybe it's the natural side of me. Huh? Trying to go higher, guys. I'm not sure if I want contacts. Because as I age, it gets harder to even do my makeup without contacts. If you guys use contacts and it helps you a lot when you do your makeup, let me know. And then bring it in a little. With some color in my cheeks. Don't want to take it all out. I will use some blush here in a minute. I always pinch. And yes, this isn't probably the best tool to do this with, guys. I know it's not actually. I used to use a very thin brush to do this. But it's just like the fastest way. And this one has a little bit of a shimmer, which again, probably isn't the best thing. Bringing attention to my nose. I actually have a different bronzer that I need to find because I used to use this other one that worked better for my nose. When I change out my makeup a lot, I get bored, like I said. So even my makeup in my caboodle, I rotate my makeup out and buy new things, you know. Okay, so this is looking. It's fine. I'm just having fun making different content, not the same exact thing I always make. Trying to learn, explore. They say if you want to do something, just start, right? Just start, you guys. We can so overthink the process and never start. Raise your hand if you're that way. Me. Raise your hand if you're that way. Me. Yeah, I struggle with that. But as I've aged, I've gotten better. Well, depends. Sometimes I think I was more daring and didn't overthink when I was younger, actually, in my early 20s, you know. I used to do improv as a hobby because I love making people laugh. And I would just get on stage. I didn't have anything memorized on what I was going to say. A lot of it was literally improv. I would maybe have a couple joke ideas in my head, like a semi-joke, but not fully know how it was going to end or where I was going with it. But you know what? It would usually work out pretty well. And I'd get so nervous on stage. Okay, I'm going to use that same one that's actually for your eyebrows. And we'll come back with blush. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's do blush first. Just kidding. I'm just scatterbrained over here. Okay, I found my blush. Oh, okay, I'm going to use a little bit of a darker blush this time because I really like this one. It's really pretty. Hasn't that been kind of the look this year? Almost, right? Darker blush. Been a blush year, guys. Oh, is it looking okay, guys? Let's see. Okay, awesome. Okay, this time I'm just gonna use foundation, a lighter shade on the back of my hand. Okay. You don't always need getting tongue-tied. You don't always need to use concealer, and especially as you age, sometimes it's easier to go in with the foundation and do this part. Depends. But I like to experiment with both and see what I like better. Okay. Same with the other side. I'm still doing the mouth thing. You guys open your mouth on this part? Do you? Do you really now? Okay. Cute. Cute. Got a zit coming in right there. You guys see that? I just seen it. Alright. Wipe this off again. Alright, so now we're going to kind of blend that a little bit together. I'm going to use my powder. Sometimes I just kind of do this. I'll tie it together, obviously under your eyes to set it, but then, you know, it's really rosy right there. Just kind of blend it together. I'm not trying to erase that blush, but I do think sometimes it's better to go in after just to kind of have it blend together a little bit more. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys, if the lighting's really bad. Oh, my ring light. I meant to turn that on this entire time. Oh my goodness gracious, are you kidding me? Hold on. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see, guys. Oh, are you kidding me? I forgot to use that. Let's see what it looks like. Do I look better? Oh, ta-da! It's coffee. Just kidding. It's coffee shade. Okay. So, gotta make the lips kind of tight right now, and then we'll go in with the mascara, guys. I didn't forget about my eyes. I'm just trying to figure out what order to do all this. I'm laughing on camera. I keep changing up the order. I don't know why. Gotta fill that in, guys. Not going all the way to the edges. Do you want it thick right there? Since the rest of my makeup today is going to be more natural, we'll go in with a bolder lip today. Okay. Really pretty. Multi-stick, guys. Pink shade, obviously. Overlap it. And I mentioned in another video, doing my lips is hard to get it even. Like every day I feel like I change the shape of my lips. That's pretty. Okay. Now, lip jelly. I don't know what shape, but it's pretty, isn't it? I like this shade. That is pretty. I have to have a wet lip, guys. I don't do well with dry lips. Okay, mascara time. Always curl my eyelashes. And got my mascara. Looking at the time. Almost done, guys. All right, I think we're doing okay on time. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I mentioned do a coat and then come back and finish it. Wait till it dries a little. That's one thing I learned. Do a coat. It doesn't have to be really thick. Okay, I'm gonna move to the other eye real quick, then we'll come back. And one thing I've been doing is I don't always do my bottom lashes. Sometimes not. I'll do them today, but I don't always. Okay, we'll come back to that eye. Let's go back to this one. Really focus on the base, you guys. I want the base to look thicker and darker and work your way out. That's how I like to do it. Anyway, to each their own. I'm just letting you know how I like to do my makeup. Okay. All right, it's looking thicker. Yeah. Trying to look up so you guys can see it. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot. I do a highlight underneath my eyebrow. Have somebody come to my house soon, guys. So I'm on another time crunch. Isn't that funny? Oh, here we go. Okay. All right, guys. This is going to have to finish up my look. They're going to be here any second. I think I might hear them, to be honest. Just doing a little bit on the bottom. Okay, that's the look, guys. That's the final look. All right. I thought about putting a little bit of brown underneath, but I'm running out of time today. But I think this looks all right. I think it looks good still. Might add a little bit more white on this side. Hey, okay, guys, so I did go ahead and add a shimmer underneath my eyebrows so you can see that, okay? Looks a lot prettier, a little bit down my nose. I don't even know if you can see it. Hold on. It's this highlighter pencil. Looks pretty. And I forgot to do this on camera, so I turned my camera back on. Can you guys see that? Trying to blend it out a little. Looks really pretty. Okay, that's all I wanted to show you guys real quick. Alrighty, have a great day. Bye-bye. Okay, that's the look, guys. That's the final look. Alright. I thought about putting a little bit of brown underneath, but I'm running out of time today. But I think this looks alright. It looks good still. Might add a little bit more white on this side. Okay, well, I love you all. Hope you enjoy this final